Welcome, coin lovers. Today we're talking about a very special penny, the 2017 P. Lincoln Shield cent. It's not just a regular coin. This penny has a cool story and is loved by collectors everywhere. Let's find out why it's so unique. In 2017, the U.S. Mint added the letter P to the penny for the first time ever. It was to celebrate 225 years of the Philadelphia Mint. This small change made the 2017 penny special and fun to find, and collectors all over started looking for it. Now, let's take a closer look at why this small change made a big impact. Before 2017, the P mint mark was only found on coins like dimes, quarters, and nickels. Pennies made in Philadelphia never had a mint mark at all. So when collectors and regular folks saw this tiny P on a penny, they got excited. It was new. It was different. And it had never been done before. This wasn't just about the letter. It was about what the letter stood for. The Philadelphia Mint has been around since 1792. That's over 230 years of history. It's where America's first coins were made. So when the Mint hit its 225th birthday in 2017, they wanted to do something special. And putting the P on the penny was their way of saying, hey, we've been making coins for a long time, and this is a moment worth remembering. Collectors immediately started looking for the 2017 P penny. Some found them in their pocket change. Others found them in rolls from the bank. People began saving them, trading them, and even sending them to get graded. Even though the Mint made over 4.3 billion of these pennies, they still felt rare. Why? Because it was a one-time thing. The Mint only added the P in 2017. The next year, 2018, the penny went back to having no mint mark again, so this 2017 P penny is kind of like a limited edition coin. There are a lot of them out there, but only from that one year. If you're a collector, you know that special coins like this don't come around very often. It doesn't matter how many were made, what matters is that they did something different, and they only did it once. But there's even more to the story. Some of these 2017 P pennies came with minting mistakes. And believe it or not, mistakes can be worth money. Coin collectors love errors. They make a coin unique and often more valuable. And yes, even the 2017 P penny has its share of rare and valuable errors. Let's talk about a few of those. One type of error is called a repunched mint mark. That's when the letter P was stamped more than once, but not exactly in the same spot. If you look closely, it might look blurry or doubled. This kind of error can increase the value of your penny, especially if it's easy to see with the naked eye. Another error is called a doubled die. This happens when the coin's design is slightly doubled. You might see it in Lincoln's face, the words, Liberty, or, In God We Trust, or even in the date. If you spot this kind of doubling, don't spend that penny, it could be worth hundreds of dollars. There's also something called a struck-through grease error. This happens when dirt or grease gets into the machine that makes the coins. When that happens, some parts of the design don't get stamped properly, and they look faint or missing. These coins look weird, but to collectors, that weirdness makes them special. You might be wondering, how much are these coins really worth? Well, a regular 2017 P penny without any errors is still worth 1 cent in everyday spending. But that's not the end of the story. If your coin is in really nice condition, shiny, clean, and with no scratches, it could be worth more to a collector. And if it has an error, like the ones we just talked about, the value goes up even more. Some of these error coins have already sold for big money. For example, a 2017 P penny with a repunched mint mark sold for $125. That's $124.99 more than face value. And that's just one example. Other coins with strong doubling or rare strike errors have sold for even more, some for several $100s or more, depending on the condition. Speaking of condition, it matters a lot. Coin collectors use a grading system to describe how perfect a coin is. A coin in mint state means it looks almost brand new, like it just came out of the machine. The higher the grade, the more the coin is worth. Most collectors look for coins graded MS-65 or higher. That means your coin is almost flawless. If you want to find out if your penny is valuable, here's what you can do. First, look at the P mint mark. Make sure it's clear, and check to see if it looks like it was stamped more than once. Then, look at the words and numbers on the front of the coin. Do they look normal, or do they look like they've been stamped twice? Finally, check if any parts of the coin's design look like they're missing or faded. If you see anything unusual, you might have something special. You can also use a magnifying glass or a coin loupe to get a better look. Sometimes, errors are hard to see with just your eyes. If you're still not sure, take the coin to a coin shop or show it to an expert online. There are also professional coin grading companies that can tell you exactly what you have. It might cost a little money to get a coin graded, but it can be worth it if your penny is valuable. So what does the future look like for the 2017 P penny? Many collectors believe this coin will become even more popular over time. Right now, it's only a few years old, but it already has historical value. It marked the first and only time the mint added the P mint mark to the Lincoln cent. As time goes by, more and more people will realize just how special that is. Some collectors are putting these coins away in protective cases, holding on to them for the future. They know that coins like this, coins that broke tradition and only existed for 1 year, have a way of becoming more valuable over time. And it's not just about the money. It's about the history. It's about owning a small piece of something bigger. So if you ever get a 2017 penny in your change, look closely. Flip it over. Check for that little P right under the date. If it's there, you've got a piece of history in your hand. It might be worth just 1 cent today, or it might be worth a lot more. Either way, it's worth holding on to. And if you're just starting your coin collecting journey, the 2017 P penny is a great place to begin. It's easy to find, it's affordable, and it has a cool story behind it. You can keep it in a jar, add it to a coin album, or show it off to your friends and family. Who knows? Maybe it'll be the coin that sparks your interest in collecting even more rare and interesting coins. Coins tell stories. They connect us to the past and help us understand important moments in history. The 2017 P Lincoln Shield cent tells the story of the Philadelphia Mint's 225th birthday. It tells the story of a small change that made a big difference. And it tells the story of how something as simple as a penny can be worth so much more when you know what to look for. Thanks for watching and learning about this amazing little coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss another cool video about rare coins, coin values, and collecting tips. We've got a lot more exciting stuff coming your way, and you won't want to miss it. So keep checking your change, keep learning, and keep collecting. Who knows? That next penny you find might just be worth a fortune. Happy collecting!